Batman and Grant McKay are back this week.
On top of the stack.
Thank you for joining us for this week's Top of the Stack, our weekly segment where we review our favorite picks of the week. My pick, her pick. This week it's coming from the week of February 10th, 2016. So let's just get it started with your pick this week. What was it?
Black Science number 20 by Rick Remender, Matteo Scalera, and Marino Denzio. We finally see a driven and determined and
all other types of adjectives for
for Grant.
Hope and aspiration.
Yes.
Yes.
And it is kind of uplifting to see Grant McKay kind of have a new vision and a new drive. You know, this time we see him actually being able to go to another dimension, trying to locate all of the pillars, and in the meantime he gets caught up in kind of a war or a takeover.
And goes Rambo on everybody.
Yeah, and it was pretty epic. So I really enjoyed this one. Like I said, because Grant is just on a mission, and it gives me hope for the next comics coming up because I know it's going to be even better. And he has a ship and he's flying through the dimension. I mean, what else could you ask for?
He's once again a Dimensionaut as it started out.
Yes, finally.
Yeah, and there's only one more left in this Godworld storyline.
Yes.
So hopefully there was all those dots. Mm-hmm. Hopefully he gets to one of them and he sees one of his relatives.
Yes, I sure
or
hope so.
Team members.
Yes.
The part where he does run across one of his team members, and I really like that scene where it shows them flashing back and remembering this guy and who he was, and it just it kind of just made it feel like a movie, like a little flashback. Plus the art in this book, Matteo Scalera, he does action like better than anybody else. Like I really like the scene where he's like holding the gun and like it just
and
really
he
brought
cuts
you in.
through one of those.
What are they?
Dralins?
They look like
That's what they're called. Like little centipedes or something.
Well, I was thinking, don't they look like
praying
mantises?
Yeah, that's what they look like. But so yeah, we enjoy your artwork, Matteo. Hats off to you. So this one gets a Christian Bale from Geek'd Up TV. And what do you have this week, Sir Corey?
This week, I read Batman number 49 by Scott Snyder, this time drawn by Yannick Paquette, colors by Nathan Fairbairn, and this issue I thought was something special. The DC community in general has been clamoring to see Bruce Wayne become Batman once again. And it looks like we finally got what we've been hoping for. And this one really touches. It goes back through a bunch of different... We see Batman in a bunch of different dimensions and how he deals with things differently. Gordon being Batman, Batman being Batman, different types of Batman. Like,
so
pretty crazy.
We both read about Dimensionauts.
Dun, dun, dun!
What if we were in another dimension?
We probably are. I mean... That's just how it works in these situations. But this thing is really exploring Bruce Wayne's relationships with Alfred especially, and also Julie Moore, his love interest. We see Alfred doing anything possible to make him not become Batman again. He even uses a reference of the reason Bruce Wayne is Batman is because Joe Chill killed his parents. And he says, I'm not going to be the next Joe Chill. So I'm not going to do what it takes for you to live this life again. So he wants him to not remember.
Right.
And it's really a struggle between should there be a Batman or should Bruce Wayne get the life he deserved to begin with.
Right.
But he's never going to get his parents back. So he really wants to be Batman, and it's really got me looking forward to the end of this super heavy storyline to see exactly how it breaks down, how they get at Mr. Bloom, and on top of all of that, Yannick Paquette's art. Awesome. I loved what he did on Swamp Thing. That was one of the reasons I really love Swamp Thing is the page layouts, and he does that perfectly in this issue. So this issue of Batman 49 is getting a Christian Bale from Geek'd Up.
How fitting.
Christian Bale's all around. Now, that leads us to our honorable mentions, and this week we have one honorable mention, and it is Low Number 11 by Rick Remender and Greg Tocchini. Wow, this one was close to being on the top of the stack.
It was very, very close. It was a hard choice.
But, you know, you got to make them. Sometimes in this business, you just got to make the choices. Right. And it's on the honorable mention. It's still very good. Mm-hmm. Still check it out. The story is really ramping up. Cannot wait. And also, we got a little love from Mr. Kevin's Comics, who brought a few subscribers our way, and we had him send in his honorable mentions. And, well, it's pretty simple. Mr. Kevin's Comics says, anything Batman and anything Deadpool. I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah, I think so.
So, if you haven't heard of Mr. Kevin's Comics, go check him out on YouTube. I'll put his link in the description. But until next time, give us those thumbs up and subscribe.
You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Vine, and Twitter.
Until next time,
stay geeked out.
And always look a xenomorph.
Always.